So there's a lot of news that Trump is going to make a deal with Russia and Saudi Arabia to curb oil output. But what I find interesting, it followed up with a post yesterday from Twitter. Trump mentioned, upon information and belief, Iran or its proxies are planning a sneak attack on U.S. troops and or assets in Iraq. If this happens, Iran will pay a very heavy price indeed. Okay? And so if you think about it, Russia is using Iran as a proxy to get their way in the Middle East. All right. Now, if you don't understand that, do some research, watch some of my past videos. But I believe by Trump threatening Iran indirectly, he's telling Russia, hey, I know what you're up to, and I'll bomb you if I have to in the Middle East. I'll take you out. And so it's interesting how Trump today tweeted, just spoke to my friend MBS, Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, who spoke with President Putin of Russia, and I expect and hope that they will be cutting back approximately 10 million barrels, maybe substantially more, which, if it happens, will be great to the oil and gas industry. And then he just tweeted not too long ago, it should be 12 million or more. So it's interesting how all of a sudden Trump talks to Putin, and Saudi Arabia has a chat with Mike Pompeo, then all of a sudden they're willing to come to the table, okay? I think there's a lot more going on here than just words on Twitter. And for Russia to decide to curb production at this point is nothing short than a miracle. Trump must have used some pretty heavy words on that conversation. And I think Trump willing to use military forces, as well as Mike Pompeo, he's twittering stuff about Iran as well. What they're saying is, hey, look, we're not going to mess around. We're going to drop some bombs. We're going to fight, and we're not going to deal with these threats. And so I think Putin in Saudi Arabia is having a higher regard for this administration because of that. But anyways, oil prices hit $25 a barrel today, WTI, which is great news. And I could foresee if this deal is done, easily oil prices could go up to $30, $40 a barrel. The shell industry has taken a major hit. I just had a buddy of mine that was fired today. He's a pumper gauger for the oil and gas industry. I mean, I'm hearing this over and over again in the oil and gas industry. People are losing their jobs right now. And a lot of and I personally think that maybe Putin and Russia feels like they did what they were supposed to do. And I think things moved much faster than we all expected. I mean, nobody expected oil prices to be $20 a barrel at this point. And for this many people to lose their jobs, the oil and gas industry is in the worst situation it's ever been because of all this oil. But what it does for guys that are in the conventional arena that are profitable now, we're able to pick up leases that we wouldn't be able to get involved with because oil prices are so low, and it destroyed the competition. And so considering as much oil as they've taken off the market because of the decline of shale, because of oil and gas divestment across the board, because there's no new major oil and gas discoveries, now we could see a situation on the horizon that can cause oil prices to spike substantially, because what happens when the oil demand increases and the oil output drops substantially? We're on path for the biggest decline in oil output in oil and gas industry as far as percentages go. And once this COVID-19 ends, which is going to end, we're seeing it decline in China and Europe, all across the world. It's peaking in America, but here in the next 2 to 3 weeks, as we see new data and as America goes back to work, where's all the oil? We're going to need it. And so you're going to see a major boost in oil prices because of that. And so I'm Sean Pruitt, president of Kingdom Exploration. If you like these videos, please subscribe. Forgive me for the this cheesy quick video. I'm in the middle of putting together a new oil deal. I've got a 3-well package, which there's no way I could have gotten this premium lease hadn't oil prices dropped down to $20 a barrel. A lease that's profitable at $20 a barrel. Imagine if it goes back to 60. You know what I'm thinking. All right, guys, we'll talk soon. Thanks.